the best way I could explain this goes for games like Street Fighter. I'm particularly referring to command grab characters in Street Fighter. My best advice, if you play a grappler, for one, pick the grappler that's the best in the game. Like, in my opinion, Zangief is good, yeah, because he has an air command grab and an air super command grab. I don't think that's... Yeah, it works. Oh, wow, that's safe on block. I completely disagree with that, but... After drive impact, if that lands, go for a command grab. If you know it's a... you know, a counter attack, like let's say, for example, Ken misses a dragon punch, then you go for a EX command grab in that situation. That's the safest way to play a grappler that you don't have to worry about. My other recommendation is if you truly know your opponent and know what they've been good at, like what they're good at and what they're not good at, and you understand that, you know, that they like to not do anything. If they don't like to do anything, I still don't recommend going for it like 40 times a round, but it's okay to go for it once a round, especially if you have the lead. If you know you have a significant health lead, I'm not completely against, usually when your opponent has a significant health lead, psychologically speaking, they'll tend to do way less. Whereas when a player has a significant health loss, disadvantage, they'll start to do way more. So, you know, as a player that has the health lead, you can play safer than someone that doesn't, right? But because of that, psychologically, it's smarter to go for command grabs and regular grabs against players who have health leads. Psychologically, because they don't want to lose it, and the less they do, the more of a oh, beautiful counter. Oh, I thought I had EX. That forward hard kick with E Honda, believe it or not, is so essential. It seems like such a useless move, but let me tell you something, it gets there faster than it looks, man. And it recovers fast, see? He couldn't even drive impact me. Okay, yeah, that's my best advice for playing a grappler, at least in Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? In Mortal Kombat, I feel like it's way easier to deal with grappler characters, you know what I'm saying? In comparison to Street Fighter. Actually, no, I feel like it's easier on paper to deal with grapplers because of the backdash invincibility that even works in the corner. Ever since Street Fighter 4, you could just backdash a command grab on reaction. And it'll just completely lead to a counter hit. So I'm probably not even gonna play this because I can barely see what this bitch is doing now, to be honest. That's safe on block though. Don't know why, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, I have the health lead, so he basically has to come to me. He's gonna try to do the little condor dive. Now he's gonna try to condor dive me, so You know what I'm saying? He's gonna condor dive me because that's all he has. In my opinion, it's better to take a jab combo after a condor dive setup. Like right there, if he lands that condor dive, he has pressure. See? I'd rather wait for the jab, and if it doesn't come, jump away. Because the worst case scenario, I get caught. I either get hit with a jab while I'm jumping away. So it's really not as bad as people make it out to be. Because if you sit there and wait and do nothing, then you're going to probably get caught with that command grab. But I'd rather get hit with the jab because the jab does way less damage. See? I'm giving a moment to see if he jabs. See, right there, he went for grab. I tried to jump. I thought I jumped away, but... See what I mean? It's hard to see what he's doing, so because it's all white on white. It's all white on white. See what I mean? When you stay air to, if you stay in the air with this bitch, like you just basically shut her down entirely. See, she can't do that anywhere on the screen unless it's a hard knockdown. So like that, at any time I can just lunge forward and counter him. Almost caught that, by the way. See what I mean? My EX headbutt beats her strongest move. The back forward 2-punch button beats her strongest move. If she does land that on block, which she should not be able to. If she does land that on block, wait for the jab. If the jab does not hit, instantly jump away. Or backdash. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one is better for you, because even if she catches you with an uppercut, at least you're out of the loop. You don't want to get caught in that loop. See what I mean? That should have been counter. Come on. See what I mean? I jumped the grab. How do you think I jumped that? How do you think I was able to jump that regular grab? That's like frame 1, isn't it? Like frame 1 grab? How do you think I was able to do that? Do you think I did that because it was luck, or do you think I did that because of conditioning? If you know how fast the situation is where the jab comes out, you'll know. If he has not jabbed by now, he cannot jab me anymore. If he does not instantly go for a jab, he can no longer go for a jab anymore without hitting me out of the air. Basically, if I try to jump away, he'll just hit me out of the air. Oh, come on. Thank you, God. Let's go. This is all white invisible woman that I'm playing right now. They love doing this to me to try to get me mad and shit, but... Did you see how far that anti-air was? Uh-oh, that was probably a bad move. Now he's gonna go Condor. Oh, come on. I got hit by one of the jabs, but it's not that bad unless he confirms that into a super or something like that. It's over. Oh, that's game. Oh my god, they're gonna give her drive impact as a fucking attack on the jump back. Give me that. I'll take that. Alright, just give me my last match with this guy. That's the reason why. It's just experience. It's not like, oh, I'm a better player than you because I'm the god. No, I'm the better player because I understand the situation well enough that it's better for me to get hit with a jab that does way less damage. I'm not trying to get hit by the jab in that situation. I'm not trying to get hit by a jab at all. Right there, he can't win. He's gonna try to condor spire me, but as long as I stay jumping back like this, I'll counter hit him. He'll go for the two jabs. Notice he has not confirmed into any of that into a super or uppercut, which is basically his only options. See? I jumped away on reaction. I jumped away on reaction. He has not done that fucking level 3 super on me the entire set. He has not. Hold on. Let me really analyze what happened there. Okay? What did I say the entire time? He's trying to do the condor dive setup on me. First of all, he as a player, even full screen, that's unsafe. Against players like E Honda, going for that fucking wind chime, the little circular fucking leaf thing that she does to get the free condor dive pressure, she has to do the other special move first. Okay? The entire time he was going for what? Jab, jab. He never confirmed into an uppercut, which he was supposed to do. He never confirmed into a super, which he was supposed to do. That's why I said. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll get there in a second. That E Honda always beats Blanca with headbutt. You cannot Blanca ball with Blanca against E Honda. Regular headbutt beats that on reaction. The reason why I jumped back in is because I knew he no longer had charge. When he jumped forward like that, he can have charge, but when he walked forward, I jumped in. He can still anti-air me, but the standing hard kick is a little bit slower than a traditional anti-air. See right there, I knew he was not ready for an anti-air. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. When I see that he's not prepared to fight a certain way, I'm exploiting it. I'm exploiting that. You cannot do Blanca Ball on E Honda at all. You can't. It'll lose every time. Oh my god. Oh god. That was a... Dude, what he caught me with, bitch? I try to headbutt that. Bad move, but I'll still win. Oh my god, no! Okay, another weakness I noticed that a lot of people don't talk about is against charge characters, they have a lot of back forward moves, so striking them low is beneficial, just like in Mortal Kombat. All those characters that have, like, for example, Sub-Zero, he has a slide. Unless it's enhanced, you can hit them low and stop them before it ever becomes fully active. You know what I'm saying? So those are weaknesses that I'm implementing in my game plan. Like, when I play a character like that, I'm going, okay, his best special move is back forward. So what are the counters to back forward? Low. You have to hit them low. Because to do their special move, they're giving up defense to do their special move low. Oh, God, beautiful shimmy. Beautiful shimmy. I disagree with the shimmy being that big, especially online, but... See what I mean? Always jump away from it. You're guaranteed to either grab them at the very least. Oh, come on, you cannot give him a jumping light kick that far into. That's safe on block. Ah, I thought that was safe. It is safe on block, but I guess I couldn't grab that though, huh? His standing hard punch is a beautiful anti-air. Probably just as good as Laura's standing medium punch in Street Fighter V. Maybe even better because it does more damage. Oh my god. No way. Oh god, no, that might be the round. Fuck my life. That's game. That's game. You cannot make mistakes with level 3. Of course it misses. Oh, come on. It is kind of hard to see what he's doing, I ain't gonna lie. I wish they had better saturation on the character colors. They love picking characters that's like so hard to see though. Oh god! I thought I had a wall splat there, come on! I can't really see what he's doing, to be honest. I'm not losing to a better player. It's obvious I'm not losing to a better player because you see how he's playing. Standing hard punch loses that, okay. Of course not. Of course not. I can't really see what he's doing, guys. I'm sorry, but you get the idea. I'm not losing to a good Blanca player. This is not a God's Tier Blanca player. Come on, bro. Who does that, man? Who does fucking command grab with Blanca? Bro, if it was the saturation of Street Fighter V, he would have never won a round. Period. Of course not. Come on, man. Early jumping hard punch. Oh my god! Fuck your fucking game, you're whack. This will be my last match against this guy. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. He's obviously a player that doesn't have talent, bro. I can barely see what he's doing, man. I can barely see what he's doing. He's whack. Come on, man! You see what I did right there? That booty drop that I did? He was stuck in a standing animation. He could not headbutt me anymore. He could not do the vertical ball anymore. So that's why I engaged him at that moment, because I knew he was stuck in the recovery frame. I may have not been able to... Oh, come on. He was too busy trying to do the standing hard kick for whatever reason. I don't know why. I still got a little bit more to land after that. Okay. Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me with the ineffectiveness of a super, dog. That should have hit right there. Let's go. This is not like a masterclass Blanca player, I can tell. Oh, that's unsafe. Only the regular light punch version is safe on block. Oh. Beautiful. He jumps after me. Oh my god! Thank you. So in other words, that was really the point of my video was don't even command grab. Don't even command grab. Pick a better grappler like E Honda, in my opinion. And it opens up the possibilities of your, you know, he's good at anti-projectile. He's good at anti-airing. He's easy to use. Beautiful answer. No way. Thank you. I told you, bro. Look, listen. Let me tell you something. At the highest level, let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me not join into a match. Okay. Okay, I can't record from there. Okay. Okay, for whatever reason, my audio's... Okay. Okay, let me try to say it like this. If you're going to go for command grabs with a character like Blanca, you have to establish a game plan on your opponent. Obviously, against your kid brother that never learns how to get better and does not evolve, none of these rules that I'm telling you are going to apply. But when you're playing against the best players in the world, there's a reason that, you know, You cannot just randomly go for command grabs like that unless you really, like, the only reason it was working on me is because I honestly could not see what the fuck my character was doing. Otherwise, I would have never got hit by any of that. Okay, if the color saturation for Blanca and a lot of the other characters was a little bit better in this game, like it was in Street Fighter V, that would never happen, ever. And you want to know why it would never happen? Because he's not truly establishing a fucking agenda on me. A lot of people in the FGC, the fighting game community, they call it conditioning your opponent. You get your opponent to be so afraid of low attacks that now you can hit them with an overhead. You get them so afraid of overhead attacks that now you can hit them with a low attack. You have to get them to believe that you're good enough to capitalize off of every single situation that they could possibly make a mistake in. And it isn't until that very moment that you can actually pressure your opponent in a different way. Okay? I'm not saying with Blanca, do not use a command grab. I'm saying if you are going to use a command grab, do it after a drive impact. Do it after, let's say, for example, they miss an uppercut. That's usually when I would do it. I go for EX command grab there. Believe it or not, it does a lot of fucking damage. It takes like about 4 of those to win a round. So if he misses an uppercut and I go for an EX command grab right there, 75% of the round is already, basically, 25% of the round is already done for me. I just have to win the final 75%. Okay? My best advice, if you are going to play a grappler, play a good grappler. Yeah, Zangief is good. In theory, Zangief is good, especially if you use modern controls. If you use modern controls, Zangief's the best character in the game. But in tournament play, you cannot use modern controls. You can only use that online in ranked matches. Okay? So what my best advice to you personally, and I even think E Honda is a better grappler. E Honda is the best grappler in Street Fighter. Period. With the exception of modern controls, E Honda is the best grappler in the game. He has an amazing standing heavy punch anti-air. It basically stops fucking everything with the exception of those like dive kick kind of jumping attacks like Blanca's jumping hard kick that is kind of real angled and Kimberly's jumping hard kick. It's a little bit harder to hit, but it still works pretty good. Like 99% of the time, you're going to anti-air them properly. I don't personally believe he should have that. I don't personally believe Blanca should have standing hard kick anti-air. I'm not saying Blanca's a bad character. Okay? I'm saying that recklessly throwing out command grabs trying to get a win is only going to get you losses. If you play the way I'm saying, you're going to make it all the way to the top. Why? Because you're disciplining yourself to go, okay, if I only command grab after a drive impact, I'm guaranteed to land it. Any other situation, my opponent could backdash me on reaction, hit me with a full combo into level 3, now half my health bar is gone. Was it worth it? Ask yourself, is it worth it to lose half your health bar off of one mistake because you thought you knew what you were doing? You thought you had a good read. Is it worth it? To cost you half of a round, is it worth it? By the third round, your opponent should have a level 3 available. Is it worth it? At the highest level, is it worth it? Or should you be so intelligent that you only use it in situations that are guaranteed to land? Your opponent misses an uppercut. Go for an EX command grab. Better yet, go for a full combo. I would rather go for the full combo. Why? It leaves your opponent standing. It leaves your opponent in the heart of danger. It leaves your opponent in a situation where he kind of has to walk back away from you. So what happens when he starts walking back away from E Honda? You can hit him with the crouching medium kick. What is E Honda's crouching medium kick? A frame trap. So what does that mean? Unless he has an invincible reversal or a super, he cannot do anything about it. So what does that mean? If he doesn't have that, you can pressure him again. If he does have that, you could bait him into thinking you're going to go for pressure, don't do anything, wait for him to make a mistake, counter him on the way down. Counter him after he makes a mistake. That's the power of the frame trap. You know what I'm saying? The entire game, all Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter, all these fighting games revolve around it. Whether you know what it is or not, it truly revolves around that. But you should not be so one-dimensional that you go, oh, I'm going to learn what a frame trap is, and now I'm going to be the best player in the world. No. That's not what learning a frame trap means. Learning a frame trap means, am I going to apply it properly? Am I going to make the adjustments against my opponent? Every time I go for a frame trap, he goes for an invincible reversal and beats me out of my pressure. So what does that mean? I should adjust. Next time, go for the frame trap. Don't do anything. Wait for him to make a mistake now. Now you're going to counter him on the way down or counter him after he makes a mistake. That's the entire psychology of the game. If you see your opponent is walking back or forward, you have to strike them. They cannot strike while they're moving. I was the first fighting game player to give this information out. When your opponent's moving, they cannot strike and move at the same time. If you don't believe me, try to walk forward with your character or walk back with your character and press jab at the same time. You'll stop and do a jab. What does that tell you? If you see your opponent moving, with the exception of a frame trap, you can actually strike them before they do anything. So if you're in a frame trap situation, you should not do anything at all. Psychologically speaking, you should not do anything at all because you're in a trap right now. But there is a way out of the trap. If you see that your opponent is constantly going for frame traps and then constantly going for pressure after that, you use your invincible reversal to beat it. Now that's going to get your opponent to start going, okay, wait a second. I can't do this anymore. I can't use this anymore. My opponent is too good to fall for this. I cannot trap him. So what are they going to do now? They're going to let you out of their trap. And what does that mean for you as a player? That's good for you. Now you don't have to worry about it. If they go for it again, they're probably not going to go for additional pressure. Now they're probably going to try to frame trap you and leave you there, but not do anything to see how you react. Now you're probably going to jump away. Now you're probably going to backdash, especially against a grappler. You can backdash grappler's command grab on reaction and hit him with a full combo. This is why I say at the highest level, do not go for it unless you know for a fact it'll work. You're guaranteed to have success, especially with a good grappler like E Honda. Simple as that. If you pick characters like Manat that 100% rely on grappling, don't get me wrong, she has a good anti-air, okay? She has a good anti-air, she has a good level 1 super, okay? She has a good pressure game. I'm not saying that, guys like Idon are not taking this character to a whole nother level. I feel in the right hands, every character can win at the highest level. Do I think Manat is a better grappler than E Honda? Absolutely not. I don't think Zangief is a better grappler. None of these characters are better than E Honda. None of them are. Okay? So the point I'm trying to make is this. You know what I'm saying? That was the point of the video. I didn't really want to get into a long discussion about it. I just wanted to help players understand a little bit better of how to approach the game. You know what I'm saying? First of all, when I was playing the Lily player that was all white on a white background, I could barely see what the hell she was doing, okay? If she was choosing a color that was easy to see on the white background, like a all black outfit with long sleeve black gloves and all that, whatever, if she had that on, I would have never got hit by any, I would have blocked all her jabs, okay? Once you get hit by the second jab, you're basically out of command grab range, okay? You're automatically going to get push blocked away from command grab range, okay? These are things that you have to understand as a player. With the exception of Zangief, light punch, command grab, once they hit that second command grab, you're out of command grab range, basically. That's not reactable. I mean, that you cannot react to. If they try to go for a command grab in that situation after that, it's a pretty risky move. Unless they already hit. If they hit you with a jab, then it's not really that risky of a move, especially if you know your opponent. Okay? If I know my opponent likes to stay grounded and likes to not do much, it's it's understandable and it's acceptable to go for it. Okay? I'm not saying don't go for a command grab. I'm saying do not make it the focal point of your game. If your game plan is, oh, I'm just going to command grab every time there's nothing going on, you're going to run into a high-level player that backdashes you and waits for that fucking moment that you go for a command grab, backdashes you, and catches you with a full combo, and then you're going to regret not listening to what I said. There's a reason why when I played the Lily player, there's a reason why he went for, what did he do? He did the setup into the Condor drive to make it safe on block. And he's actually plus after that, so he could definitely land a jab after that, okay? He's guaranteed to land a jab after that. There's nothing you could do about that, okay? If he sets it up properly with the special move beforehand, he's guaranteed after the Condor dive to get a jab if he wants to. Now, if he does not go for a jab, if you do not feel that jab comes out, you have to get out of there. Because you're still within command grab range. You're still within uppercut range. If you backdash, I'm almost positive if they go for the uppercut, they'll miss. So that's why I say going for those backdashes is a lot, believe it or not, is a lot safer. But that's only if you really know that they're going for a command grab. Because you could literally do it on reaction. Anything else, I would weather the storm and try to either... If you see, like, let's say, if he goes for if he goes for the Condor dive and he does not do anything after that, you can basically get the fuck out of there. Okay? You could basically get out of there. Okay? You can get out of there. I'm not saying they can't do, they can't chase you down and maybe hit you with an anti-air normal. I'm positive that they can't. The way they changed the game, you can't really get away with shit like that anymore. Okay? The point I'm trying to make is, I'd rather get hit with a jab, worst case scenario. I'd rather get hit with a jab into a Condor dive or something like that, or a jab into an uppercut. I'd rather get hit by that than get caught with a command grab. That's the point of the story I'm trying to make. This is not like, oh, he's the greatest player of all time because God is on his side and he always makes the right decision. No, I'm always trying to make the educated decision and always trying to apply that to my game. That's the difference between me and a player that constantly gets hit with the same jab, Condor dive pressure, safe on block, jab, 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 or Condor dive, pressure, jab, command grab. And they're like, why the fuck can't I get out of this? If I jump, he catches me with a combo. If I stay on the ground, he catches me with a command grab. You're not backdashing. Backdashing has throw invincibility. Ever since Street Fighter 4, backdash has throw invincibility. Even command grab, even super command grab, throw invincibility in the corner, everywhere on the screen. Okay? That means you can escape any throw in the game with a backdash. Okay? This is why I personally recommend going for it against grapplers, unless you know the grappler is like a guy like me that almost never goes for a command grab. If you see that your opponent never goes for command grab, you should be expecting a combo game. Because if they're not trying to combo you, they're trying to pressure you. And if they're not doing either one of those, get the fuck out of there. Again, especially against a grappler, get the fuck out. You should never be in any of your, you should never be in your opponent's grab range, ever. If you play this game properly, you should never be in your opponent's grab range unless you're pressuring them or unless you're comboing them. But obviously, if you're doing one of those two, you're in their you're in their grab range, but they cannot grab you. So I don't really consider that being in their grab range. Okay? That's my best advice that I can say to you guys. If you are gonna pick a grappler, I promise you, it sounds stupid as fuck, but why choose Manat when you could choose E Honda? And honestly, E Honda's even better. All you have to do is hold down back. Why do I say hold down back? You do have to worry with overheads. Characters with really good overheads like Ryu and who else has a really good overhead that I could think of? Oh man, I would say like maybe Ryu has the best in the game. Believe it or not, Ryu probably has one of the best in the game. It's sad to say that because it looks like it never works, but it actually really does. And after that, you can land crouching jab into spin kick, crouching jab into uppercut, crouching jab into fireball, crouching jab. What I like to do is crouching jab into EX spin kick, make them go full screen again, charge up my down punch Denjin Hadouken, and now I have an extremely fast fireball, especially if it's enhanced, which is the drive meter version of it. Okay? Mortal Kombat guys say enhanced, Street Fighter guys say EX or drive meter. Now it's called drive meter. It used to be called EX. You know, they keep changing their terminology of Street Fighter. I don't like that it's called Ultra. I don't like that it's called Critical Art. Call it a Super. Super sounds better than all that. Stop changing it. Super is you know, what's better than Super? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm probably end the video there. I'm gonna play a little bit more. I'm doing a casual match, so like I don't know if you guys are in my area that you could play with me, but that's my best advice. You saw when I was playing the Lily player. What did he do? For the first three, he won the first match, right? No, did he win the first match, or I stole the first match away from him? In the final round of the final match, okay, when I was on set point, what did he do? What did I tell you he was gonna do? He was gonna do the Condor dive pressure. He relied heavily on that Condor dive pressure. And you want to know what that was? That was the nail in the coffin for him. You want to know why that was the nail in the coffin for him? Because he did not try to establish any other alternative action. His entire game plan was trying to do the special move to enhance the Condor dive, then Condor dive me. But guess what I was doing on the opposite of... I was staying at a reactable range, which is basically full screen in this game. I was staying at a reactable range, and then when he goes for that Condor dive, I was jumping back and trying to hit him with the cross-up attack. If you guys don't know what cross-up attack is, that's jumping medium kick for almost every character in the game. Some characters in the game, their cross-up attack can be either jumping medium kick and jumping light kick, or it's only jumping light kick. Okay? Some characters in the game don't even have a cross up like Balrog, even though I think he should have one. That's one of the reasons why I think Balrog the Boxer, they call him Boxer in Japan. Unless it's Super Turbo, he's really not that good anymore. In Street Fighter 4, he was good, but really not against the best characters in the game, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? A really good Ryu player can beat a really good boxer. In my opinion. In my opinion. Can he win? Yeah. As you saw with PR Balrog, as you saw with Justin Wong, like, he did amazingly well with Balrog at the highest level. And I was very impressed with Justin Wong, considering that he doesn't even really play Balrog. And he played against Japan's best Ryu player. And he took it literally to like the final game. That's very fucking impressive. The way he could take like every character to the highest level like that is insane to me. It's phenomenal. That's what I mean by that. It's like, it's a good thing. Like, he's so good at it. But I'm gonna end the video there. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not going to tell people how to play the game or what they should do or what they should not do. If you want to play Menat, that's your game. That's your decision. I think one of the big strengths of playing a character like Menat is that like no one gives her the time of day. I personally think for good reason. She's kind of fucking whack against the best characters in the game. Especially against Ryu, especially against Guile, especially against, I would imagine, even Sagat and shit like that. Okay? In my opinion, even E Honda, in my opinion, wipes his ass with her. He wipes his ass with her. Okay? I'm gonna end the video there. I personally think E Honda's the best one. I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna end the video there though. I'll probably keep playing. But I'm gonna end the video there. I don't want to do too much streaming.